Welcome to this DJI tutorial video. This video will show you how to mount the Ronin MX onto the M600. In this video, we'll use the Red Dragon camera as an example. Tools and components: M600, gimbal bracket, gimbal handle, gimbal body, SRW60G receiver, receiver power cable, shutter controller, shutter connection cable, shutter power cable, extension kit, gimbal CAN cable, SRW60G transmitter, transmitter power cable, battery adapter, red power cable, main battery, second battery, camera mounting plate and screws, hot shoe mounting plate and screws, Ronin tool set, extension adapter, HDMI cable, vibration damping kit. Mounting the camera. Attach the Ronin MX's top plate to the Red Dragon camera. Tighten the screws at the bottom to secure the camera. Choose a position on the plate according to the weight of the lens. Mount the bottom plate to the bottom of the Red Dragon camera and secure it with screws. Install the extension kit beneath the camera's cage. Mount the camera at the proper position on the gimbal. Note that the camera should be placed upside down so the pitch axis can rotate to -135 degrees. Installing the battery adapter. Loosen the screws on the adapter and remove the adapter. Slide the adapter into the reserved position, and then tighten the screws on the adapter. Loosen the screws on the second battery, then place it onto the battery adapter. Finally, tighten both screws of the second battery and the adapter. Connect the battery's adapter to the camera with the power cable. Install the SRW60G module. Attach the SRW60G module to the designated position and tighten its screws. Finally, connect the SRW60G's HDMI interface to the camera's HDMI interface. Connect the SRW60G's PRW CAN interface module to the CAN interface on the gimbal. Installing the shutter controller. Mount the extension adapter on the bottom plate and tighten the screws. Mount the shutter controller on the extension adapter and tighten it. Connect the shutter controller to the light bridge interface on the gimbal. and then connect the camera's shutter interface to the shutter controller. Installing the main battery. Loosen the screws on the battery and mount the battery to its designated position on the gimbal. Then tighten the battery's screws. Please adjust the gimbal by referring to our Ronin balance adjustment video. Then tighten all the knobs on the gimbal body. Preparing the aircraft. Remove the 12 screws on the M600's vibration damping kit. Then remove the vibration damping kit. Remove the bottom cover of the central frame and disconnect the power supply cable from the landing gear. Remove the top cover of the central frame. Be careful not to break the fan cable, and then disconnect the connection cable. Place one side of the SRW60G cable through the hole on the central frame's bottom plate, and connect the SRW60G cable into the CAN 1 port on the A3. Place the gimbal's CAN cable through its hole on the central frame and connect the CAN cable to the A3. Mount the receiver of the SRW60G to the harness ring on the central frame's bottom plate and tighten the screws. Connect the fan's power cable and mount the central frame's top cover. Mount the central frame's bottom cover. Connect the HDMI cable on the central frame's bottom plate to the SRW60G's video downlink receiver. Connect the other side of the SRW60G cable to the SRW60G receiver. Connect the landing gear power cable. Mount the official standard vibration damping base for the Ronin MX's gimbal and tighten the screws. If some of the screw holes are not perfectly matched, you can rearrange each single damper and then tighten the screws. Press the safety button on the gimbal holder and install the gimbal. Check if the anti-drop spacing hole is properly locked. Ensure the gimbal is facing the same way as the aircraft, and tighten the knob. Connect the gimbal's CAN cable to the gimbal's CAN interface. Please contact DJI After Sales Support if you have any problem during installation. Thank you for watching.